How are you feeling about Max now heading into game one?
I'm kind of like you. I always feel good about Scherzer. I love the intensity, love the way he goes about it. But I do have some concerns about coming off the last time. He did address it today that the oblique is not an issue for him. He's not limited by it. And, you know, after what he went through last time, he didn't look like he had his good stuff. He looked like, and then you heard the quote he gave to Ken Rosenthal that he's still having to deal with it. And Smoltz saying on Fox that he looked like he wasn't able to finish his pitches. That made me wonder about exactly where he is, but he said he's fine. So if he's not limited in any way, I think he'll bounce back. He didn't have this real good zip on his fastball. I think he'll be better than that this time.
Look, I love the fact, fellas, that Max Scherzer is coming off a down outing. Not that it was a down outing against the Atlanta Braves, but just knowing Scherzer and the fierce, fiery competitor that he is, I know that's been eating at him these last couple of days. Now you put him on the grand stage, prime time, Friday night matchup, going up against his old teammate Juan Soto, who's playing for the San Diego Padres. And I just get the sense we are going to get the very best out of Max Scherzer, even if he's compromised, Harp, even if he's limited. I think it's going to be one of those, you want to call it a Jordan flu game? Sure, call it a Jordan flu game. Call it that just fiery, badass that is Max Scherzer. I expect him to be great tomorrow night. I really do. That's why you paid him the big bucks.
I was more shocked last time out. I think that was the aberration. I have all the confidence in the world in Max Scherzer. How about Jacob deGrom, Anthony? There's some talk about what the Mets are going to do with deGrom game 2 or game 3. How would you handle deGrom and the rest of that rotation in this wild card round?
Sal, I've been noodling on this all day, to be quite honest with you, because the idea that they may not pitch deGrom in game 2 and save him for a game 3 if possible and move Bassett in to line up for future starts for deGrom in the second series. So it's been a lot to pour over, and my first instinct is to just go with deGrom in game 2 because I feel like that the Mets are sort of poking at baseball karma and maybe waking up the dragon that is the world's energy if they try to outsmart the playoff system and get deGrom and their aces lined up for the Dodgers when they haven't beaten the Padres first. But I also, I was talking to Harper about it beforehand. I get the idea, the thinking there of having those guys set up in the next series also, and they wouldn't play the Padres. They wouldn't lose to the Padres without deGrom pitching at least one game. But I just feel like there's almost an element of being too cute here. And I feel like that in the Mets universe, there's a karma issue that may come up and if they lose the series, if they do it and they lose the series to the Padres, that's all that Met fans will remember about it.
When has karma ever been good to the Mets?
That's my point.
I say force the issue. I say, look, you're not trying to beat the Padres and just win the wild card series, at least in my mind. You're trying to win the World Series. If you beat the Padres, I mean, what have you really accomplished if you go ahead and lose to the Dodgers? I want the best possible chance to beat the Dodgers. I don't think they can beat the Dodgers if their pitching is compromised.